Hi again. Here we are to talk about WordPress and continue with this Nob Hill Gazette theme. And what I'd like to do now is add some fonts. So, I like everything I have here. My layout is kind of working the way I want it to work. There's obviously a lot of stuff that needs to be designed still, but I kind of have everything laid out. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to see the fonts that I'm using, so that my I can kind of see the typography that's going to be there, and it'll help me do the rest of the design. So what you might want to do is you might want to use some custom fonts, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some Google fonts, and I've chosen Playfair and Lotto. I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyway, I'm going to use these two. I think I might use this one as a heading and then use this for the body copy. Okay. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the fonts that I want. So I want the normal, and I think I'll get this one as the bold. And I'll click use here. No, wait, I'll choose, where's the quick use? Oh no, here it is down here at the bottom. Yeah, so I'll scroll down a little ways. And what I need to do is I need to include this link in my header. Now, since this link goes out, it starts, it goes out of our site, it goes to someone else's site, right? So it goes to the GoogleFonts.com domain. So we don't actually have to do anything special to this. We can just copy and paste it directly into our page. So I'll copy that link, and I'll go to my header here. And since all my pages will share this header, then it'll apply the font to all the pages. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here, find a spot inside the header tag, and paste that link. Okay, so there's the link tag there for Google Fonts, and maybe I'll add a comment here. Playfair Google Fonts, and there we go. And I think I want to get that other one too. So I'll go over here, and I think I'm going to get Lotto Normal, and I think I'll get the light one too. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'll get those three. And I'll scroll down here, and I'll grab the link, copy it, and then go back to my header, and I'll paste it here. And maybe I'll make a note here. Like that. Okay. And there we go. And then here's our style sheet links right here, right? So everything's there. We'll save that. And now let's just see what some of the fonts look like. So what I want to do, the safest thing and just the easiest way for me to work with this is to apply one font as the base font to everything. Okay, so that way I'm not styling each element individually. I'm just going to style everything at once with one base font. Okay, so maybe at the top here, I'll create a style for the body tag, right? So there's my style for the body tag. And what I want to do is I'm going to go back to Google Fonts here and find Playfair. So here's the Playfair page, and right here where it says integrate font into your CSS. Well, you know what I'll do is I'll just copy this line right here and paste it right there. So this will be my base font. Everything is going to be Playfair Sans or serif, right? Okay. Right, there we go. So what's this cat doing here? Let's get rid of that guy. So there we go. So let's go back to the Nob Hill Gazette thing here and refresh. Oh, there we go. So that's very nice, right? It's kind of an improvement. Looks a little better. Right, right? Maybe we want to do a little more here. Let's set the headings here to our other font, okay? So I'm going to go into the Google Fonts here, and I'll find the name here for Lato and copy it. And then this is going to be applied just globally to all of my headings. And maybe if there's a heading somewhere else that I want to style differently, I'll work out a style for that. But for right now, maybe I'll just say H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. Thank God there's only 6 of those, right? So we got all 6 of them. And we'll say all of the headings are going to be this, right? So we'll save that. We'll go back over here and we'll refresh. And I'll refresh again. Here, wait a minute. Let's see here. Let me make sure my style sheet, there it goes. Oh, there we go. So there's all my, actually I don't really like that, but no big deal. We'll just keep it for now. So there we go. There's my heading font and there's my body font. Okay. So that's pretty easy. You know, even the footer got styled, you know, everything got styled, right? Because we styled all the headings and we styled the body tag, which everything inherits from. So everything's going to pick up the font that's on the body. Okay. And then we'll add a couple more styles here. You know, you'll need to do the rest and work out what you like on your site yourself. But I'll just put in a couple default styles just to kind of, you know, maybe work out a few things. So, you know, I don't like the underline on the links, so I'm going to get rid of that. I'll just make that a global style here. So I'll just say A. You guys are all going to be text decoration none. Right? And then maybe over here I should set a base font size, or maybe I'll just do the line height here. We'll do line height 1.5, and you know, let's see, just do everybody that size. And what else here? I mean, this could take a while, so you know, maybe I'll just stop there, and maybe we'll do the hover state also. So I'll do A : hover is, and we'll get a hover color. I forget what color I was using for the red. Maybe I'll just use red for the current hover color, and I'll come up with a color later. I don't want to spend a lot of time here doing that. So we'll just say color : you know, red, right? And there we go. So we'll save, we'll hide this, right? And then I'll refresh my page there. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure it got all that, right? Yeah, there we go. And there's the red. I got my hover color. Maybe I got to do the link color. That link color is terrible. Maybe I should change that, right? But anyway, you get the idea, right? So the best route here is we want to set a base font on the body tag to just make everything a, you know, one of our fonts. Maybe use line height just to give everybody kind of a consistent line height. Maybe set a style for all of the headings, and then if there's specific headings that we want to change, we'll just style those separately, okay? And then maybe do the same thing with the anchor tag. So set a base style on the anchor tag, okay? So that should cover a lot of the font styles, you know, and then for the individual elements, like, you know, these links up here in the menu, or maybe these headings down here above the items in the footer, you know, we can style those separately later on, okay? So anyway, hopefully that'll get you started on styling your page, and thanks for watching.